There are many advantages to coming into the recruitment industry, and there's a lot of reasons why people love it.
I started in recruiters in 2012 after 5 years of working in the legal industry. So I had planned a change and an exit, but I hadn't planned exactly what I was going to do. But it was really when I sat down with the directors here in recruiters and realised how easily they could transition my competencies from the legal industry into recruitment that it gave me a lot of confidence.
So I came into recruiters without any experience previously in recruitment. I had a sales background, but obviously it's a completely different process, a different animal. The 12-week or 3-month training program is delivered by the two directors. So you get really the value of their wealth of experience and knowledge of the industry.
I came from a retail background, so I actually worked in a couple of really big stores, and I came into recruitment with no previous experience. But I thought my experience dealing with people and dealing with sales could kind of set me up for the industry, and I was given all the support I needed to be able to transfer that experience into recruitment.
People come into the recruitment industry from a very broad range of other careers. So we've onboarded brilliant recruiters in previous companies as well as this company who have come from the airline industry, who've come from being a teacher, from sales and marketing obviously is one key one, but it can be a very diverse range. So it's probably more to do with the person's attitude and motivations and their communication skills than to do with concrete skills, because a lot of the concrete skills in recruitment can be taught, but it's the person's ability to be able to understand somebody else at a fundamental level and be able to go into an organisation and ask some key relevant questions and understand what they're about, and to have that curiosity and to have that drive to do it.
So it's very practical. You're not sitting there reading page after page of manuals. It's kind of hands-on experience. They're sitting at your desk. They're helping you. They're guiding you. It's kind of a learn on the go, and you're constantly learning and developing. It's a constant involvement in your first 3 months, and that continues on really throughout your first year in recruiters. And they have more and more introductory courses. Once you get past in promotion, they look at it different and how to change and evolve their training program, whether it be through managerial account management courses or just overall improving your recruitment consultation.
They were able to provide me with a pre-prepared sort of plan, a summary of what we expected on a year-to-year basis, and just how much reward and control I would have over that. So before I started, I had an overview of how the next 5 years would look and how they would enable me to reach those targets.
Recruitment as an industry to work in is uncomparable to anything else. Coming from a sales background into recruitment, there's a lot of synergy between the two roles, but seeing as I already had an understanding of sales, and as a few of the consultants here would have a good understanding of the previous roles maybe involved in marketing and finance, and when someone comes from that background and moves into recruitment, they can really hit the ground running. All that's left to learn will be taught by Ger and Brian. They're just fantastic trainers.
The recruitment industry, it's thriving in that companies out there realise that the war for talent is the main challenge that they have to grow in their business. So when you meet with a client and you align with them, it's really satisfying that if you get to know them very well, that they trust you then to be able to find candidates that will fit into their company culture and that will be able to do the job. So oftentimes you're dealing at a very high level, director level, or sometimes with the CEO, where they'll be relying on you to cover the market really and find the best people for their particular company and for their roles.